Once upon a time, in the glittering realm of corporate empires, Harold Sinclair stood tall as a titan of industry. His name was synonymous with success, and his every move sent ripples through boardrooms and financial markets alike. Harold had built an empire from the ground up, a colossus that seemed impervious to economic storms. Yet, as it often happens in tales of ambition and hubris, his empire was on the brink of a precipice. Harold's journey began in a small garage where he, armed with nothing but a brilliant idea and unyielding determination, founded Sinclair Dynamics. His vision was to create cutting-edge technologies that would redefine industries. And so Sinclair Dynamics grew, absorbing smaller companies, expanding its reach, and dominating markets. Harold became a legend, and his business acumen was studied in classrooms and boardrooms worldwide. However, success, like an insatiable beast, demanded more sacrifices. The pursuit of growth led Sinclair Dynamics into ventures far removed from its core strengths. The once nimble ship of innovation now carried the weight of diversified portfolios, and cracks began to form in its once unassailable hull. The first sign of trouble emerged when Sinclair Dynamics ventured into renewable energy. Harold, enthralled by the promise of a green future, invested heavily in untested technologies. As the years passed, the anticipated returns dwindled, and the boardroom echoed with discontent. Shareholders, once enamored by Harold's Midas touch, began questioning his decisions. To salvage the situation, Harold pushed the company deeper into debt, believing that a bold move would reverse the downward spiral. A massive acquisition was announced, and Sinclair Dynamics borrowed extensively to fund it. The gamble, however, proved disastrous. The integration of the new entity proved far more challenging than anticipated, draining resources and eroding investor confidence. As the stock prices plummeted, Harold, now grappling with a sinking ship, tried to assure the public that the storm would pass. Yet, the financial tempest only intensified. Layoffs ensued, and once loyal employees found themselves casualties of a corporate gamble gone awry. The media, once a herald of Sinclair's successes, now chronicled the downfall with relish. Harold, who had once reveled in the accolades and spotlight, found himself isolated. Old allies distanced themselves, and even the most steadfast members of the board murmured about a change in leadership. As the company's debts piled higher, Harold's dreams of a legacy crumbled. In a last-ditch effort, Harold approached seasoned investors, seeking a lifeline to keep Sinclair Dynamics afloat. However, the financiers, smelling blood in the water, presented harsh terms that would strip him of his majority stake. Harold, torn between pride and desperation, reluctantly accepted, watching helplessly as his empire slipped through his fingers. The final blow came in the form of a hostile takeover. A rival conglomerate, sensing vulnerability, swooped in to acquire Sinclair Dynamics at a fraction of its former value. Harold, once the master of his destiny, found himself ousted from the company he had birthed into existence. The fall from grace was swift and brutal. Harold, now stripped of his titles and influence, retreated from the public eye. The once celebrated tycoon became a cautionary tale, a symbol of how unchecked ambition could lead to the unraveling of even the mightiest empires. In the aftermath, the new owners dismantled much of Sinclair Dynamics, selling off its once prized assets to recoup their investment. The legacy that Harold had envisioned crumbled into a scattered collection of assets, devoid of the visionary spirit that had once propelled it forward. As the corporate world moved on, whispers of Harold Sinclair's rise and fall lingered. Some saw him as a tragic figure, a victim of circumstances and the changing tides of industry. Others deemed him a cautionary tale, a reminder that success could breed arrogance, blinding even the most astute minds to the perils that lurked in the shadows. Harold, now a recluse, spent his days reflecting on the choices that had led to his undoing. The man who had stood atop the business world with unwavering confidence now faced the harsh reality of failure. Yet, in the quiet moments of solitude, he found a peculiar solace, a chance to rebuild, to learn, and perhaps to redefine success on more humble terms. And so, the tale of Harold Sinclair served as a stark reminder to aspiring titans of industry that even the mightiest can stumble, and in the ruins of failure there lies an opportunity for rebirth, resilience, and a different kind of triumph.